we are live here today with the All-American Stock Car Championship. It is Berlin Raceway once again. Let's put this stream up for everyone to see. I don't think we need to make any more announcements. Got pretty good attendance. So far, 8 cars supposed to line up. Of course, starting us off is the midget race winner, Jackson Cook. You are clear to go to the track. Jake, can you thank you. So let's see what the local hometown hero could do out here today. We do not have Evan Varney. That'd be a pretty big threat. Out of 3 and 4 for the first lap. Again, this is a bit of an out lap. 16.397. Purple sector 1 sits 2.633 for that first sector, looking pretty good. Purple sector 2 out of 3 and 4. I'll take a sip of my Red Bull. I just woke up. 14.853. White flag in the air for Jackson Cook. Checkered flag to come out. Purple sector 1, purple sector 2 out of 3 and 4. Jackson Cook going around. Crossing the start finish line, and he will see the checkered flag. And another purple sector 1, but it's not going to count here. 14.764. That is his best lap. Next up in the 27, we have Sharks or Lift for Real. You're clear to the racetrack. The 27 car rocking out a very patriotic looking livery as they make their way out from 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Shark did join a little bit late into the practice, however, they did get some in. Let's see where they get going today. Into turn 1 we go. The first lap, 17.387. Again, that mostly serves itself as an out lap. Now, 3 and 4 for the first one that counts. A white flag in the air. 15.681. He's got one more shot to go quicker at green sector 1. Let off a little bit into 3 and 4. They're running up high out of 4. And checkers are up. Alright, please make your way off the track at 15.603 is going to be their best time. Off the nuts is the Alright Club. Clear to the racetrack. The Alright Club in the Lobotomy Racing number 7 machine from Italy. Let's see what he puts up here today. He is one of the heavy hitters when it comes to the bots body class, as well as the other stock car class we run on these Saturdays. Stock Guy 4, who most likely be there to turn out for that. First lap, 16.354. Green sector 1, look at that, 2.561. That's very fast there. Purple sector 2. Uh-oh. Could he have, does he have what it takes to take pole? Yes, he does. One more to go. 14.759. Only a couple thousandths faster here. An improvement on sector 1. Sector 2 does look solid. If he could string together another fast one, yes, he does. 14.715. Please pull it off out of 3. Please pull it off of 3. Thank you. Oh, and he's up and over. Mr. Monaco, just we'll deal with that later. Or Jackson, if you could. Next up is clear to the racetrack. I'm not quite sure the driver. I'm pretty sure that is Matt Farms. Their first time driving the bots body. Very laggy. Remember, you are being washed here. Alright. That was their out lap. They got one more to go. Somebody driving around the track. Can we not do donuts, please? Purple sector 2. And across the line ahead of Shark. 1 lap to go. Please do not do donuts in the pits. Yep. I got you. Out of 3 and 4, the checkered flag going to come out. They exit low, but they do end up going faster. Please pull off a 3. Pulled off a 3. guys. Use your ears. We'll do a shutdown after qualifying. That's why you should not screw around. You've just kind of messed this whole thing up. So might make it to where if you do that in qualifying in the next future, you'll probably have to start from the rear. I'll let it slide this time. Green flag for the next car out. I think that is Ruin Farms. Let's see. 12 it down. 3.666 sector 1 sequence numbers. We're gonna make our way now to 3 and 4. Hopefully we beat that one. 16.993. Then has Ruin Farms out on the racetrack in the number 7 machine. Actually, if you could turn to a model, if you could turn Mr. Monica's car to a model, that will work. 50.525. Making its way now up this debut race. Now to 3 and 4. The check flag gonna come out. Alright, please pull it off at 3. So Jackson, can you please save can you please go to the Lobotomy Racing number 7 car and turn it into a model? You can insert it. I can't. I don't know the game. 75, you're clear to the racetrack, and I think that is going to be C. So, CB Farms, the third Farms driver we have in the field. CB out onto the racetrack. You're going to want to get up to speed, dude. You run in 4th gear. It's really not carrying a lot of speed. Try to downshift, dude. Checkers are up. CB, I'm gonna have to sit you out for this race. You're not up to pace. So, sit this one out. I didn't hear you shift at all, which is a sign that you really don't know what you're doing. If you're not for the stock I4s, those will be in an hour. So, I could give you 5 on a watch show, but yeah, no, that's not up to pace. Green flag out for Dabcat. The lack of shifting is a bit of a sign that you're not ready for these. You get DNS points, but that's gonna be about it. Anyways, Dabcat onto the racetrack, the 12R. I'm gonna take over my ride for today. First lap here, 16.289. That is his out lap. Really fast looking sector 1. Look at that. Technically looking also pretty quick. As he's going to have one more to go. White flag. Dabcat to 3rd. Not a bad looking sector 1. A little bit slower than the last time through. If he could get a better sector 2, yes he does. Going to go high out of 3 and 4. And checker flag for Dabcat. Alright. We got 2 more cars. Green flag is out for Steve Waters. Steve? Braden, you can go. You're good. You just go. Alright. Another heavy hitter here, Asphalt Racer Braden taking over the Dukes of Hazzard expired 01 machine. He'll be out into the speedway. Jake, I'm going to talk with you after qualifying to see what you think. CD. Alright. 1 to go here for Asphalt Racer Brandon, currently 4th on the board with a 15.2. Purple Sector 1. Uh-oh, trouble there. 0-1, green Sector 2. They go high. Oh, what could have been a good lap that might have messed him up, but let's see. Yep, checkers out. Alright, make your way off. Ay. What that lap could have been. Okay. Oh. Last car here. I thought Mitch was going to join, but I guess not. Green flag out for Steve Waters. We were actually going to talk to, I was going to talk to Jake about potentially seeing if we should let CB race or not. He's gone, so. It's what it is. If he had to go, he had to go. Fine. Anyway, Steve making his way out to the racetrack. 2 laps to go here. His out lap is 17.151. Steve going to make his way down the back straightaway to 3 and 4, running the high lane. Dives it back low in the late apex. 1 lap to go. 50.875 there for Steve Waters. 2.669, Sector 1, Sector 2 looking pretty good. He goes a little bit tighter out 3 and 4. Could carry some extra speed. And he's in 4th, knocking Braden out of the way. Alright. What a qualifying run there for Steve Waters. Gets a start in the 2nd row. If you can make your way off the track, please. Jackson, can you please insert, or can you please save the Lobotomy Racing number 7 car? That is the one with the Italian flag. Oh. You know what? Let me just screenshot this. I'm going to screenshot this and I'm going to post it on announcements. We're going to shut down. Well, that'll be faster at this point. But I think that is going to be it for qualifying. It is currently 10:16. We should be able to get this show done. We are going to be lining up. We'll be doing the national anthem today. This will be the opening feature. So hold up from getting to cars, please. Jackson, I'm looking at you. Please wait a minute. We're going to wait for everyone to join. If you guys look at announcements, you can see what the grid is going to be, but we will read that out. We're also going to have to explain the little restart format we got going. On the inside of row 1 is going to be it's going to be the RA Club. Outside would be Jackson Cook. Row 2 to the inside is going to be Dabcat. To the outside, Steve Waters. Row 3 to the inside, Asphalt Racer Braden. To the outside will be Matt Farm. Behind that will be Kroon. Or to the outside of row 3 or row 4. Let me redo that. Inside row 3 will be Asphalt Racer Braden, and outside is going to be Matt. Kroon going to be on the inside of row 4. And then Sharks will be on the outside. I think we have everyone. So, please get into your cars. Line up on the front straight away. It's going to be 40 laps. We will be doing 10 pace laps going into it. Line up behind the Chevron. Once you have done so, please turn your car off and pull the parking brake. And then hop out, back up to here. And so turn your engine off, press F. If you cannot, just line up. Again, row 3 inside will be Asphalt Racer Braden. Line up down here, Braden. This is good. Alright, this is our fuel. Alright. This is gonna be 40 laps. We're gonna start clearing out the extra cars. Alright. Can you please not start the motors until we are completely done with the anthem? I was just trying to set up everything on the race mode. Before we do that, I would like to explain how things work. Can we stop turning engines on? Alright. How this is going to work. Please. You see this little chevron here with the square on it? This is the choose lane. Are you guys familiar with how the choose lane works in NASCAR? Works the exact same way. Basically, we will be doing single file pacing after a caution. A caution would be if a car spins or gets stuck or flips. We're most likely going to call reds for flips because it does take a little bit longer to clean this up. Not a lot, but a little bit. Basically, once we're all completely single file, everyone gets like a lap back and everything like that. We're back up to position. We're ready. We will call out a choose lane. I will say, all right, the choose lane is going on. You're going to have to choose inside or outside. Your commitment point is this orange square. If you screw up and you go through it, you'll have to go to the middle lane behind everyone that did choose. It'll be by position on track. TODR, do not be the guy that cuts through the square because you will be penalized. It's a bad idea. Just choose inside or outside. I also do not pass the car ahead of you until you've passed choose lane. You're going to fill up to the front of that row. But do make sure to give space between you and the car ahead of you and the car behind you if you can. Because the more space you have, the more opportunity you have to make a smart choice about which lane to choose instead of just being screwed and being either far inside or far outside. And then there's a situation where there's like 4 people that choose the outside lane, and then like someone all the way from last place moves up to the front row on the inside or some stupid shit like that. That could happen. So, does anyone have any questions about choose lane? I don't think so. So, we are it's basically the same rules that NASCAR uses. It basically is a race backs for our cautions, unless there's a specific situation where we can't. Unlikely. The only situation where we'll do a re-rack is if it's basically like right as we're going green, and it's like before we cross the line or somebody jumps. The front row, of course, you guys are going to be held a bit more accountable than the guys behind you, because you are the pace setters. You guys are expected to try to be side by side. Everyone else is too. However, it's more important for the front row. Of course, you know the sandbagging rules. If you are sandbagging and there is a row behind you that passes you, and it's not like a fluke or anything, that's just like you backed off that much, you may be penalized. If you jump it, you may be penalized. Try to be side by side. The last thing I want to say before starts is that there will be no passing until you cross the start-finish line, with an exception if I call it out, or I might also later be like, okay, that guy was really slow. If there is somebody that's going slow in a row, you may be allowed to pass them, but that does not permit you to pass an entire row. If an entire row is going particularly a bit slow, You're gonna have to kind of just deal with it because that is the pace, basically going into the start-finish line. If it is really that bad, I might call a caution again and we will just re-rack. But I don't think that's gonna happen. That being said, we will be doing the national anthem very shortly. Thank you for your patience. I think that should be pretty much everything. Of course, we also do overtime rules. We don't do cautions on the white flag unless there's like a hacker or something that breaks the game. So, that being said, uh, is there any questions before we get into the national anthem? Okay, let me get it set up. And for cuts, uh, we don't really have the strictest track limits right now. Technically shouldn't be cutting through the grass, but it's not really advantageous. So just please get to your cars and wait for the anthem. We will do a call when it's time to start the motors, so just wait a bit. Please stay out of your car because get out. Because this is also an AFK check, so my bad. All right, you guys can face the flag off at turn number 3. Alright, drivers, start your engines. Once you are ready, if you need to go AFK, then please hop out. However, we'll be doing a CD. Pace speed on the inside rail is going to be 40 miles an hour. The outside job is to keep up. You might be going a little bit faster. Just make sure that to the car that's on your side that you're maybe like half a car like ahead of them. Do not go until the car ahead of you goes. Here is the countdown. So please don't just gun it. Just wait for the car to be to go. All right. Do not redline pace, please. It will not help you out. Alright, well, from the back to the front, let's get to grid. Sharks are latest going to start us off in the 8th place spot to the inside. The 7 car being driven today by, I believe that is Crude Farms. Going to be in a stadium race here in, I believe that is 7th place. I think we have a car that's not going yet. There they go. That car that gets going is, I believe, that's Map Farms. Map Farms is going to be the car starting us off in 6th place. He's going to get back to the spot when he can. Matt, I don't know what he's doing. We're not green. No, he's just spinning around. Matt, we do 10 pace laps. So, Asphalt Racer Braden. That is going to be the 5th place driver. Matt, just let him just merge into 6th place. So Asphalt Racer Braden taking over the 0-1, the first car in the top 5. And I think his best qualifying result so far, we have Stephen Waters. He'll be taking the 4th place spot in the Ryan Priest inspired number 17 machine. Now to 3rd place off row 2 inside. It's going to be the 12R driven by Dabcat. At the front row, Jackson Cook in the 38 machine. And local town hero won the midget feature. Can he get another one done today? We'll have to see if they hold up to none other than the pole sitter, the ERA Club, Mr. Monaco himself in the Lobotomy Racing number 7 car. He is your car driving up the pole. Alright, now that we have our grid figured out, let's get into position. Can row 2 move up a little bit? Steve Waters, please move up. You have a little bit of lag, I do understand, but it is okay. Jackson Cook, please move up. Can the 20 back off, stay behind the 17? Can row 2 move up a tiny bit? You were good. You're kind of overdoing it. 20 Milwaukee car. 3 to go. Please do not chat. I think I just catching the broken there actually. There we go. 2 to go. We have our field kind of figured out here. It's going to be a 40-lap race. Well, actually a bit on the longer side for a Fonts body race. We usually would be running about 30 laps here, but I want to make sure there's a good show here. Of course, do not miss out in the Stockcar 4 race. Again, Steve, please move up tinge. 20, please don't overdo it. You're good there? You're good there? Okay. Outside up. Outside row up a little bit. Outside row up. Outside row up the entire row. Especially the 20 and the 17. 1 lap to go. Steve, move up. 20, back it off. We are not green. What the fuck? Do that shit again, you're parked. Okay. Outside up, outside up, outside up. Steve Waters. Steve Waters. Alright, one more yellow, one more yellow. Steve Waters, move up. 20, move up. You guys are holding us up. If you fail to do this again, you're going to have to merge to the back of the field. Focus here. 20. Stay behind. Stay behind the fucking 17. Thank you. Okay, allow to pass the 20. 20 to the rear. Keep that row open. Green flag. Braden with... You're good. You're good. Bad start by Dabcat. Clears himself out. Back is fine. Where is 20? God, that was a terrible start by the guys in the back. Oh, we might have some trouble. We're good. Jake, if you can wash the car in the back, if you guys spin out and you want a caution, please say so in the chat or stop your car. I will see it eventually. You get your lap back, it won't be the end of the world. Side by side for the lead between Jackson Cook and Mr. Monaco. Got a little bit of lag going on, but through it we can see that Jackson Cook has risen to the front of the field. Mr. Monaco still battling side by side, a crossover out of 4. Meanwhile, Brady is taking up the 3rd place spot. Dabcat merged back to 4. Steve Waters in top 5. As you might be seeing our first lap car. That is the 20 car being driven by Matt Farm. They've been kind of just off today. Anyways, front of the field, still a fierce battle for the lead. Jackson Cook at the front of it. Mr. Monaco just behind. Here's Mr. Monaco down the inside.
I got a car over.
Alright, one more lap, keep going. Yellow flag is out, and that is the 20 car. And the race back goes to Mr. Monaco, but how about Jackson Cook? Still second. Dabcat third. Astro Racer fourth. Steve fifth. Sixth place going to be Sharks Are Lit. And it will be Kroon to the rear. And that is it for the 20 car. They've been giving us issues. And they are up and over, so unfortunately that is Matt's day. I'll teleport Matt to the infield. Just don't take a stick. Just so you flip, you are done, but you can watch. Actually, here, let me fly in. Matt, I just asked that you stay off the racing surface. If you are gonna fly over it, just fly like maybe like this high above it. You have to. All right. We are in position, so we're gonna do choose lane inside or out. Never mind. Cancel that. We have people driving through each other. So let's prepare ourselves for the next lap to do a choose lane. Please give each other some space. Please do not pass the car ahead of you. Give each other space. It will help you. And look at you, Mr. Monaco. It will do nothing but benefit you to not be right on Jackson's ass. So you guys are going to move to the inside or the outside lane. Do not go through the square. I'm going to be watching that. There, you're going to merge to the front, and that one is going to be in a review for Steve Waters. Did he drive through the square? I'd like to see it. I'll let that slide. I'll let it slide. His front wheels were ahead, so that's fine. Just move to the front of your row. So I'm looking at Shark. The 7 car can move to the front of, or they can move to row 3. Let's get to position here. Try that one again. Again, if you're on the front row, you can be held very accountable here. So Shark, please move up to row 2. Please move up. Same for the 7 car. Move up. Shark, move up. Dabcat, move up. Come on, guys. Go. The sooner we can do this, the sooner we get going green. Come on. Inside up, inside up. Okay, we're good. Jackson, move up a tiny bit. Out of 3 and 4, watch the lights. Green flag. Asphalt Racer Braden, you're fine. Because Shark had a very bad start there. Not past the part. On the same row, so I'll let it slide. Anyways, got a 3-car battle going on for the 3rd place spot. There's Braden, Dabcat, and Asphalt Racer Braden going at it. A clean track for your leader, Jackson Cook. Very curious about why the RA Club stuck to the outside. I was hoping maybe he could carry maybe speed, but didn't seem to put him in the right position. Meanwhile, side by side between Dabcat and the 0-1 of Asphalt Racer Braden. Big lag spike off of my end. We are nearing the halfway point. 2 laps to get to that point. And it actually looks like Mr. Monaco could be closing down the gap to your leader. Same thing could be said for Asphalt Racer Braden. Very much so closing in that gap little by little here.
Car around.
All right, yellow flag, race back happening right now. Spinner. Out of 3 and 4, we're going to mostly rely off the board is Steve Waters, Jackson Cook, Mr. Monaco, Braden, Dabcat, Sharks, then it is going to be Matt. Steve, get your lap back. Please make a full loop around. We are halfway done. Again, 40 miles an hour. Let him go by. Back. should be trying to think about where you want to start. So as soon as they get to the rear of the field, we'll be setting ourselves up for the choose lane. Not quite there yet. I think we are. Alright, so inside or outside, unless Mr. Monaco passes Jackson. No, we do not. Alright, inside or outside. And still sticks to the outside. Didn't really work him that well. And Steve's going to take that outside. He's like, okay, I'll take that. He's going to move up to the third row, back to sixth place. Watch the lights. Row 3, move up. I'm going to stay yellow. I'm going to stay yellow. Do not go until you see that green. Look at you, Braden. That was not right. Alright, row 3, move up. Steve Waters, please. Shark. Alright, inside row up a little bit here. Looking at some slight borderline sandbagging here from Braden. Watch the lights. Green flag. Allowed to pass Mr. Monaco. We are clean though. 3 wide for the lead. But it does look like Jackson's going to be at the front of the field. 4-car battle for the lead. This could make things very interesting. They go 3 wide for second place. My fucking god. Alright. One more lap. Race back. And that gets ruined right off the bat. Yellow flag's out. And another newbie from the farm family making it up and over. Jackson Cook is going to get that race back. Graded in second place. Dabcat third. Fourth is Mr. Monaco. Fifth is Shark. Sixth is Steve. Unfortunately, that beautiful race we had going there got absolutely fucked. So let's get into order, please. Single file. And next lap, we'll be doing choose lane. Take a little breather. The problems are out of the way. We know that everyone that is currently in this field is very experienced so far. Shark can be a little bit on the lower end, but we do know they're probably okay. So, all right. Get ready to choose the inside or outside. Do not pass the car ahead of you. Inside or outside, please. Make up your choice. And the outside is completely open. That's going to allow Steve to move all the way to the second row. I don't know if Shark should be there. Let's watch to see where he went. He did move outside, so actually a very smart move. Okay. So Shark, please move it up. Braden, move it up. Braden, move it up. Alright. Dad, move it up. Okay. Watch the lanes. Shark. Watch the lights. We might be going green here. Steve. Watch the lights. Green flag. Good start there for Braden. Clean start overall. Dabcat's going to make a run down the inside. Holy smokes. We got side by side for the lead between Braden and Jackson Cook. Really not sure why Mr. Monaco decided to restart from 5th there, but, you know, to each their own. Jackson Cook currently now in a tight-knit battle here between himself and Asphalt Racer Braden for that lead. You can also see the battle for the podium. 3 cars there. It is Stephen Waters, Mr. Monaco, Dabcat, all of them going very, very racy here. A lot of dicey moves. Jackson Cook out of 4. Good move. And it looks like a clear track for the time being. 5 laps to go. That beautiful battle we had earlier is unfortunately not the case anymore.
We got a car stopped in the grass.
Alright, for fuck's sake, yellow flag. Race back happening. That looks like Sharks. Jackson, Braden, Mr. Monaco is then going to be Dabcat, and then it will be Steve Waters, Shark is going to move back up. I'm just going to say for Shark, just merge at this point. We were late in the race, so. Shark just merged to the back of the field. Get their suit. No. Oh, my fucking Christ. Let's spread out here. Make sure that we have some space. Braden, move up a little. Get the guys in the back. Alright, let's try to see if we can do a choose lane this time. Prepare yourself. Inside or outside, inside or outside. Do not go through the square. Alright. Let's see. We're going to be doing overtime here. So, 2-lap shootout underway. Watch the lights. Green flag. Good jump there for Braden. And it looks like we might be going back to the status quo we had earlier. As long as we can make it without issue. Side by side for the lead. Jackson Cook at the front of it. This is how the race is going to end, folks. Jackson Cook and Asphalt Racer Braden. A very close battle here. I think Jackson might have the speed. Here's Braden with a lunge down the inside. Jackson Cook wins it at Berlin. Second's going to be Braden. Third will be Mr. Monaco. Fourth, Dabcath. Fifth, Steve Waters. And sixth place is going to be Shark. Everyone can please move to the pit lane. Your race winner can't use some donuts. So the second win of the weekend here for Jackson Cook. A very close battle. It's not won very easily, but he did manage to get it. Does manage to get it done. He's going to go to the start-finish line, back by the mini wedge track. Nice donuts to serve today, as he's going to go backwards around the racetrack. This is one of the races he wanted to win, folks. The Fonts Body race. Now, be aware, we got more action coming up in just a bit. We got the Stockcar 4 supposed to begin in a bit over an hour. Kind of regretting it. Probably should have started at 11, but it is what it is. And a Polish victory lap for Jackson Cook, as he makes his way rounds through his home track here. And just a little bit more of a burnout to finish it up. Nice. Alright, so give it out to your race winner here, Jackson Cook. Another win at Berlin. We got 2 more races this weekend, of course. In just a bit over an hour, we'll be doing the Stockcar 4s. That'll be a very fun race to watch. Let's also not forget Fonts Body Trophy for Jackson Cook. Formula Micros, of course, also supposed to be tomorrow at 12. Let's get this trophy up here. So we will be doing interviews for everyone that sticks around. Looks like we've got about 15 minutes to do those. Should be plenty of time. Taking home quick time will be the RA Club, and I think they also take home, I recall they also take home poles, so they should be getting quite a few points here today. So let's get a word out from our winner. Can you guys get out of the shot for a second? You stand right. You can stand here. It's just I'm probably gonna put my camera up there. You can stand here if you want, though. Jackson Cook here. Another win here, Berlin. Congratulations. What brought you to Victory Lane today?
Pure talent. Not really. It was a good battle between me and Braden. I just had the edge at the end. I definitely agree with Monaco. We can't just let. We really have to do license testing for every division if this is going to be the case. Because honestly, the farms people were that's ridiculous racing. Matt kept thinking it was the green all the time. I don't know what he was on. And then I don't know, dude. They don't have enough experience, in my opinion, to be racing these, especially at a track like this. But yeah, we need to do like stock I4s. I can probably be fine with them racing, but not in these things. These things are definitely harder to drive, in my opinion, around here. But whatever. Second win, another one at Berlin because this place is freaking awesome. So, I don't think, hooray! I don't think I'm gonna do the stock A4s. I'm probably just gonna, I might pace the field for that.
All right.
It just depends on how I feel. Dang, I see how it is. Hey, I'm just saying, you guys were not doing that good.
Oh, now you're trash talking.
I'm not trash talking. I'm just saying, like, it was frustrating. You were not doing the best out of everybody. I'm sorry. You still managed to go off the backstretch. I don't know. I don't care. I guarantee you, CB, if he was racing, you probably could have beat all of you. But whatever.
All right.
Oh yeah, he can't shit. That's a bummer. Whatever. I'll think about what I'm gonna do for next race.
All right. Well, I want to say congratulations, Jackson Cook. An awesome victory to take home. Again, this is another one of those that you wanted to take. I think you got all you wanted out this weekend. Everything else is kind of extracurricular. Really just have to.
I might do them.
All right.
I might do the micros. It just depends.
All right. Little home race. That'd be pretty cool. Enjoy the trophy that you made. So, and congrats.
I made every trophy.
Yeah.
I made all the trophies here.
You did. Yes, you did. But congrats on taking it home. Let's now get a word from, I think, is Brayden still here?
No.
That leaves us with Mr. Monaco. So, Mr. Monaco taking home the podium. A good battle between yourself and Dabcat at the end. Had a good shot at it earlier on, especially during that chaotic little four-way battle we had going for a little bit. But what happened today for you?
There's just a couple of vegetables during my race. I mean, you shouldn't be causing 3 cautions in the span of God knows how many laps, but not many. Now, I was the fastest driver the entire race weekend, I guess, around. The entire Mustang weekend around, but it's just, yeah, I couldn't get much battling with Cook or Brayden because of, yeah, them spinning. They're certainly not invited to the Diddy party.
Alright. Well, other than that, how's the ride today with the Fonts bodies? Do you think there might be anything you've learned about this racetrack coming into the Stockcar 4 race?
Not really. These quite different to the stock i4s. These slide more, and the Fox bodies don't really handle like them. Maybe suspension wise, but that's about as much as there is similarity wise.
Fair enough. Alright. Is there anything else you want to say about the race? Anyone to thank? Any thoughts?
I think I said all my thoughts. I'm just looking forward to Stock i4 to redeem this race, maybe.
Alright. Hope so too. So let's get a word out from Dabcat. Again, a strong battle with Mr. Monaco for the 3rd place spot at the very end of the race. Unfortunately, fell a little bit short at it, but still a great effort. What happened today for you, Dabcat?
Not too much. I mean, other than, getting a really good qualifying in and, just trying to keep my pace together. It was a very weird race because of the cautions and stuff, but it kind of kept me somewhat close to the P3 until the last caution. And it was a very eventful race because, it was very, very close. R8, Braden, Jack, and me were obviously all within a couple hundredths. So it was very fun. Kind of similar to the midget race, what I had, you know, Friday night. So, very close pack and a very fun race.
That's the type of stuff we like to hear. Of course, there is the Stockcar 4 race later on. I don't know if you're interested in that or not. If you aren't, it's fine.
I might be, I might not be. Just
All right,
depends on time, really.
fair enough. Whatever you feel like doing, but thanks for turning out today. A little short on the podium, not the end of the world. Still a very strong finish overall. Um, so let's see where we go from here. Hey, yes, Matt. Just double jump. That should not fly.
There. That's what you do. You hear this? That's what you do.
The next feature is in an hour.
Well, I'm gonna shut down.
I haven't even updated the game yet. So,
I don't care.
next up is Steve Waters. I think he's not here, so that leaves us with Shark. We want to mute Shark, but I do believe the Shark tends to prefer chat interviews, if anything. Do you want to do an interview? Okay.
No.
Okay. Do any of the cars at DNF today want to get an interview?
Please do not interview them.
I still.
Not Matt. Not Matt.
Well, folks, I guess that's what your winner thinks. You're speechless. So, Kroon's speechless. Matt, I don't know if Matt really wants to do anything. So, or do you? I'm still gonna try to hear everyone out. So, all right, Matt. Which one is Matt? There we are. All right, so Matt here. You are muted, but you also use chat if you do not want to speak. Uh, Looks like you got into a little bit of trouble here. Of course, your first race out on one of the hardest tracks, I believe, in the oval segment of the schedule. So I can't go too rough on you, honestly, if I'm gonna be pretty honest. Uh, so what happened there? If you're speaking, I can't really hear you. There's somebody I server muted. Yo, Matt.
What?
Hi. So what happened today?
Hi. Just was rough today. Yeah.
Oh,
It's my first time racing on a track.
All right.
Yeah.
So looked like you got into a bit of an incident there with I believe that were you the guy that had the tire crash? Went over the
Yeah.
bridge. Okay.
I 3 and I hit the tires and flips.
All right. So what was it like on track before that?
It was nervousing. That's for sure.
All right. That's fair. Of course, there is a lot of races in the future. Hopefully, we'll just get over this, kink some things through. Kind of get a couple kinks fixed out. So it's all right. Hopefully, things will get a little better in the future. We do understand this is one of the toughest tracks. I don't know if it is the toughest, but it's definitely up there in the top 5. So, to the future we go. Thanks for turning out. Unfortunately, not the way I think he wanted things to finish, but sometimes you gotta
I'll probably practice more.
get to the limits in order and break them in order to learn. So it's all right. Thank you once again for turning out. Is there anything else you want to say?
I might want to get a little more. I might want to get a lot more training in before the racing. That's for sure.
All right.
Even though I got like 5 hours in of training before the race even started.
Jake. I got deleted. I got deleted by Jake. All right. Is that all you want to say, Matt?
Yes.
All right. On to the next one then. That is gonna wrap it up for the bots bodies. We of course have another race in an hour. We're gonna set the game up for all that. Let me put these bots bodies in a server storage real quickly. It's almost the end of the hour.
When will race for the Fox bodies?
Next week. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So you are probably gonna need to get some training if you want to race because it's a road course. That being said, though, that will be it for today. With the Foxes, we do have one more feature once again, the Stock i4s. 25 laps of chaos coming up for you guys. We'll see what happens. That should be it, though. For these, we're gonna set up practice in just a tiny little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, we'll be back in about an hour. We're being nuked.